Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Tori Lynn. Let's blossom today. I'm going to be talking all about some of my recent Amazon favorites. Some of these things I've had for years, other things I've bought recently. I tried to go through my house and pick out all the stuff I bought off Amazon, but it's so hard to remember after a while where you get things. But these are things that I know I got from Amazon that I absolutely love. So let's just jump into the pile of things I've got going on here. So we're going to start with some beauty products because, well, beauty is my thing. I actually just repurchased this one, but I bought it probably a year or so ago and used it for a long time, and then of course it got gross, so I threw it away. But this is the Aesthetica Beauty Sponge. I just repurchased another one because I needed a new one, but I've already thrown away my old one because I've been using the e.l.f. ones for a while. But this is only like, I say it was $3.95, but I will post the price somewhere on the screen here. They're super soft, super squishy. It's just an Aesthetica beauty sponge or beauty blender. I am pretty picky about my beauty blenders. I always wet them down, but I don't like the ones that are really hard or, I don't know, really compact or dense. I like the ones that are pretty squishy when they're even dry. And this one, like you just saw me pull it out of the box. A brand new dry beauty blender, never been used, and it's so soft and squishy and amazing, and I love it. It's even softer than this really dirty. This is why I bought a new one, because look how disgusting this is. It's even softer than this e.l.f. one. And it also has difference in texture. I mean, you can really see all the texture on this one. Of course, this is brand new clean, but it's smooth. There is no texture to it at all. It's very just soft and feels so good. This is one of my absolute favorite beauty blenders. I bought this on a whim from Amazon, like I said, a few years ago or a year ago. I don't really remember when I bought it. I know when I first started doing YouTube, this was the sponge I had been using. So I probably bought it about a year ago. Bought it on a whim because I needed a beauty sponge. It was super cheap, and I've heard good things about Aesthetica, which I now have several of their brushes that I enjoy. But I bought this on Amazon, and it's really, really good. Super soft, super squishy. One of my absolute favorite beauty sponges. So another product I bought on Amazon is this NARS brush. Now this, I'm pretty sure, is a dupe. It's not a true NARS brush. It's basically the NARS Eater brush. But I bought this on Amazon years ago, probably 3 or 4 years ago, for like less than $10, I want to say. I want to say it was like 6 something. Again, I will pop the price up on the screen, and I will have the links for all these products down in the description box below if I can still find them. But it's a really good brush. I really like this brush for contouring or chiseling out your jawline. It's really great for a nose contour especially. It gives you just that nice, crisp, clean line. And this is such a great brush. If I remember right, it did have a little bit of shedding in the beginning, but you know, you can work it out on your hand or use it a few times and that shedding goes away. And it's just a really, really nice brush, especially for the price. For, like I said, I think it was $6 or $7, maybe a little bit more, but it was for sure way cheaper than the original or the true NARS Eater brush. But I really, really love this brush. Absolutely recommend it. Some more brushes. These brushes I bought like 5 or 6 years ago when I was really getting into makeup. Basically, I started getting into like contour and highlight and all that fun stuff, you know, more creative with my eye looks. I was looking for a cheap pair of brushes and found these on Amazon. Now I don't have the full collection anymore. I've thrown some away over the years. They get dirty, they get gross, and I don't clean my brushes very often. So sometimes I just throw brushes away. These ones are BS Mall brushes. I have talked about these before on my channel. They're really cheap brushes, but they're actually really good quality. This is my crease brush that I use basically every day. I use these brushes religiously. They're all really good quality. They have been cleaned over and over in the last year, several years since I've had them, and they all stay really good quality. The one thing I did find about them was that the handle, a couple of them broke off. Basically, it came out, it didn't get glued super well into the metal piece. but honestly it's not that big of a deal, and if I really cared that much I could have glued the handle back in instead. I'm pretty sure I just threw the handle away. But I have been using this brush a lot lately. It's really dense and it's good for putting on pressed powders, especially for a look like I'm wearing today where I'm not wearing a ton of makeup. I've been doing a concealer and then just a pressed powder foundation and laying that over the top just to give more of a natural look, being that I'm going out where I have to wear the mask all the time. I don't really feel like going into extent with a full foundation look. It's mostly just powder and some concealer. All of these brushes are truly, truly amazing. They're really soft, good quality. I don't remember a lot of shedding with these, and they're all really nice, especially for such a cheap price. Honestly, if I needed like good quality brushes and I needed them pretty fast, I would order these from Amazon. Another thing I ordered on Amazon last year for sure is this mirror. I'm gonna turn the light off here. I use this a lot for filming. It is an ESR 7 gear mirror. It has the little button down here to turn on the light. It's got different light settings, 3 of them. Some of them are cooler toned, some of them are warmer toned. It's got a plug-in right in the back. It plugs right into the wall. It's got a pretty long cord, and it also came with a one of the suction cup smaller magnifying mirrors, which I don't use, but I use this during filming a lot because it adds some extra brightness, and it's just really small, lightweight. I can pick it up, I can move it around, I can bring it close. I really, really like this mirror. It wasn't super expensive. I want to say it was in the $20 range, but again, I will have it linked down below. I really like this mirror. I have another mirror that I use sitting over off to the side where I do my makeup on the normal daily basis, but this one I use for filming a lot because it's got that bright light. It's really a clear mirror, and I love that it's just got that little touch screen button on it. But if you're looking for a good mirror with some light on it, this one is definitely a good one. Another thing that I use for filming that I'm not going to show you guys because it's all set up is my ring light. It has a camera or phone mount on it. I will link that down below, and I'll probably pop a picture in here somewhere. But I forget the brand, it's Ubezi, I believe. It came with the ring light on a cord that turns off and on, and has different coolness and lightness. You can make it brighter or less bright. It's a really, really nice ring light. Super affordable. I want to say it was $30 or $40, which in the realm of ring lights is super cheap, because if you look into more professional grade ring lights, really expensive. Let's move on to the next thing. So we're kind of in the realm of electronics, I feel like now, and camera or phone holders. This is not a camera holder, however. This is a phone or iPad or tablet holder. I do a lot of watching YouTube and movies and stuff in my bed, especially since quarantine has started. Mostly got this for laziness and convenience. If you lay in bed and you watch things on your phone a lot, this has been amazing. So it literally is a adjustable phone or tablet holder. Over here, this little doodad here sits right on the edge of a table, and then you screw this up to tighten it down on the table, and it just clamps down. And then this thing, the head swivels. You could push it back, you could pull it forward. This head is super adjustable. I absolutely love using this in bed. Yes, I know it's kind of a lazy thing, but I love it. My husband's like, are you serious? But honestly, if you watch stuff on your phone a lot in bed, your hands get tired, or mine fall asleep a lot. It's relaxing, it's comfortable. I don't have to hold my phone the whole couple hours I'm in there watching whatever on my phone. I really have enjoyed this little gadget. I want to say it was also around $35. It's also great if you are a filmer, a YouTuber, or whatever, to film things from above. Say you're wanting to do a cooking video. This works amazing. I could just take this into the kitchen. You can either hook it onto your counter, or for me, I like to hook it onto one of the cupboards, the inside of the cupboards, and then you just bring this down right over top of whatever you're doing, and it films really great. These things are super simple to figure out how to work. It did require some assembly when I got it. I think this needed to come together, and that the clamp piece wasn't on there, but it was pretty simple to put together if I remember right. Like, I did it by myself in just a few minutes. This was something I didn't know I needed until I saw it, and I was like, I need that in my life, and so do you. Trust me, you will thank me. The next item for electronics is a Kindle. If you guys are a reader, and I go through phases of where I read a ton and then where I don't really read that much. Mine actually is dead at the moment. I haven't charged it in a little bit. But this is the Kindle Paperwhite. It doesn't have glare on it. You can read it outside. It actually has backlight to it, so you can read it at night. I've had a Kindle in the past, one of the old like first generation or second generation Kindles, where it didn't have backlight. You couldn't read at nighttime. It didn't have glare, which was nice, but it didn't have any sort of backlight, and so you couldn't read in bed without having a light on. And there are some nights where my husband's trying to sleep and I want to read a little bit because I'm not quite ready to go to sleep. And this has, you know, brightness levels, but you can turn the light on. You can turn it off completely if you're outside and it's already bright. You don't need that extra lighting. Turn the all the way off. Right now it's on somewhere in the middle, I'm pretty sure, and it's just the perfect size. I also have, which I don't actually know where it is, I guess, a thing that clamps around all four corners, and it's a slide for the back. My husband sticker bombed the back of it for me. He went through a sticker bombing phase a while back. Had a really cute white marble case that I also bought from Amazon on it, except for I had set it down on top of my nightstand lamp, and then turned the lamp on later and forgot that it was sitting there, and the lamp ended up melting the case, so it warped it to where it couldn't fit on my Kindle anymore. But a Kindle, if you guys are a reader, Kindle has so many, like every book you could think of, and a lot of free books. That's what I usually do, is I go for the free books, and I just find like cute, cheesy romance books or whatever. I mean, you can get pretty much anything you want on here. It just has the one charging port, and then the power button is here. Of course, mine's dead, so I can't turn it on and show you, but Kindles are amazing. This again was the Paperwhite. If you're looking for a Kindle that doesn't have all the gadgets of like a Kindle Fire with all, like, you can go on Facebook and the access to the internet and that kind of stuff, and this one is really, really good. It also has, you can just tap on the screen to turn the pages, or you can still swipe the pages away. It's really cute. I have really enjoyed reading on the Kindle quite a bit. After I melted the case that I had with that one, I ended up picking up more of this sleeve. It's TFY. I don't actually know the brand. I just was scrolling through Amazon looking at Kindle cases, and it's this wool sleeve. It's really cute. It's just got this little leather crisscross. It's Velcro to close, and then it's literally just a wool sleeve that's good to protect your Kindle, and it's also small, so once you take your Kindle out, you can just slide it into a bag or whatever. Really, really nice. It's good quality. I've had it for a couple of years now. The only thing is, hairs do kind of stick to the wool if you're not careful. Like me, I shed a lot, so there is definitely some hairs, little loose break off hairs all over this, but that's alright. The last kind of electronic item I want to show you guys, this is an iClever charging box. This has 2 USB ports in it. Just plugs into the wall. This pops up for traveling if you need to. All very similar to like a MacBook charger, but much smaller, obviously. This is it's called Smart ID. It is one of the fastest charging blocks I have ever used. I'm pretty sure faster than the traditional Apple wall charger, like the one that comes with your charging cord. I don't own Samsung stuff, but I have had Samsung people use this and say it's super fast as well. My husband actually, he was using one at work one day from somebody and fell in love with it. He was like, oh my god, we have to have these. So then he got one, and then I was like, I need to have one, because they charge in probably half the time or even less than a traditional charging block. Especially you go to like Walgreens or Walmart or whatever and you pick up one that they have there for super cheap. They take forever to charge your phone, and I feel like they always break really easy, like something in wiring gets disconnected in them, and after a few months especially if you travel a lot with them, then they don't charge anymore. And these things, I've had this for a really long time and it still charges so fast. It's amazing. Again, that brand is called iClever, and I think you should get one because they're great. They're amazing. The next item is this king size fuzzy gray blanket. It's just kind of like a medium gray. It's so soft. This one I actually have in my living room for chilling on the couch, but it is king size. It's one of the softest, squishiest, comfiest blankets. I always like the big blankets because I can super burrito myself into it, or I can lay down and it covers from my shoulders to my toes. I feel like so many throw blankets and stuff don't cover very well. I like to just like snuggle up into it on the couch, and this blanket is so soft. I actually don't know the brand. Blanket is really soft. It's fleece lined. It just has fleece lining around the edge, but it's amazing. They have so many different color varieties. I went with gray because gray is pretty much my aesthetic in the house. If it's not white, gray, or like neutral colors, then it's probably not in my house. I do have some pink accents in this room, and like every room has maybe a couple pops of color, but this soft gray blanket is amazing. My husband and I fight over it a lot because we don't like to share, at least not blankets. It's just so comfy. Now I feel like I need to go curl up on the couch and watch a movie in this blanket. Okay, so I have 2 items left. This is a refrigerator organizer, which my vlog that came out a couple days ago, I reorganized my fridge and I bought this whole kit of organizers for my refrigerator. This is the small size, so I got 2 smalls, 2 larges, which are probably like 2 or 3 of these put together, and then 1 egg holder and 1 soda or can holder. And for, I want to say it was $36.99, I'm pretty sure. This is amazing. My refrigerator looks amazing. It's so simple to just slide in and out, be able to organize your things, way easier to find stuff. I feel like having this system is going to keep me from wasting food as much. I feel a lot of times leftovers or things get put in the fridge and then they get pushed to the back and they don't get seen. And then I find them months later when I'm cleaning out the fridge and they're disgusting and molded and gross. And I feel like having these organizers makes it so I can see everything so much easier. It's all right there. You just whip one of these out, pull out what you need, and then put it back into the fridge. I have been in love with this since I bought it. I just like the look of a clean, organized anything, and it's just so convenient. So if you're looking or been debating on some fridge organizers or even pantry organizers, they would work great for pantries or closets. These ones are really good. They're pretty sturdy. I'm sure they're actually probably made out of acrylic and not plastic, but they're very sturdy, very good quality, and it's smart. It's just a smart, convenient thing to do. So grab some of these. The last item are a newer item for me. I got these probably about a month ago. These are Skechers memory foam tennis shoes. I got them in the all white. They do have glitter in them, which I didn't realize when I was ordering them, but the glitter is not a big deal. What I love about these though is, one, they're white. I love a white tennis shoe. They're not big and chunky because I know the trend right now is big, chunky, like dad shoes. I'm not into that trend. I just don't find it cute. It's not a trend that I have wanted to jump on. But these are really lightweight. They're super flexible, super comfortable. They don't have a actual tongue, so they're laced up. The lace is sewn in, so you're not going to be worrying about your laces falling apart, you know, coming undone and tripping on them. This whole thing, all the way around, including what looks like the tongue, is all connected. It almost like kind of feels like a compression sock material, but it's loose, but they're so easy to get on. You literally, all I have to do is grab the tongue and grab the back of the heel and then just slide my foot in. There's no tugging, there's no struggling, there's no tying. They're so comfortable and they're really, really cute. I mean, they have the cute little Skechers, hello, thank you, Skechers S here. Camera doesn't like these shoes apparently. Doesn't like focusing on them. And then what kind of looks gray out here is actually the glitter. And then the little swoosh doesn't have any glitter in it, and it's the same material as the ankle part. but they're really stretchy inside, so if you have wide feet, they would probably stretch pretty well for your wide feet. I don't. I got mine in a size 9, and they run pretty true to size for me. I just find them very comfortable. I can do hair in them all day, and my feet don't get sore. They don't get tired. They stay pretty comfortable all day long. I want to say these were like $45. If you're looking for a good pair of white shoes, white sneakers, white tennis shoes, go check these out on Amazon. One of my coworkers, she's not a tennis shoe person. Like, I'm not a tennis shoe person. I only bought them because I love wearing like Keds and that kind of style shoe. I love a white shoe, like a white Ked with like everything, with shorts, with jeans, with dresses. Like, I could wear those with anything. But my feet, being since my back surgery, my feet have a lot of nerve problems. And so wearing shoes that aren't comfortable or aren't real supportive all day doing hair can really hurt my feet and my back. So I wanted something that was not big and chunky, but that was white and wasn't like, I don't know, I just don't wear tennis shoes. I don't really think tennis shoes are that cute unless I'm working out. Those are the only times I typically wear tennis shoes. So I thought maybe I could find a small white tennis shoe that was comfortable that I could wear to work, and these are absolutely them. I wear them pretty much every day to work. I wear them to the gym occasionally. Like, they're just a really good solid pair of tennis shoes that don't look big and chunky. So anyways, alright guys, I think that was it for today's video. I'm sure in the future I will have more of these as more things pop into my mind. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, I bought that on Amazon. Like anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I will see you in my next video. Bye.